great shot here at US Bank Stadium located in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he's going to be driven out. The last pickup gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Buffalo 18.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
We give to Irving to start this drive. And cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Mayfield now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that brings up 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, But how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks like a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's a gain of 8.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's go. 65 seconds. No.
Handoff on second and short. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made. Offense to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Has some room to work. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this third down.
Ready? 1960 Eagles. 6.
Reaching for the end zone, and he lost the football. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings picked up the fumble and ran it home. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest, longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent. When you get an opportunity, you seize it.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They're quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Making a return from the 29. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have got you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 72.
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Brought in right side. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. He brings it in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Run here from the gun. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Complete, Mike Evans. He's going to be stopped around the 37. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. These top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. The double pass stuns him. Ends with a touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
9-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. But following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. They've got first down from the 31. On the give, this is Irving. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he gets a smoke shot there before he's touched down.
10 more yards. Complete to Ty Felton. 10 yards on the pickup.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Now McCarthy. Pass cut, 9-yard line. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop his hips and get it right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Hey, check that. Go!
And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Irving on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third and short, Mayfield. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the Buccaneers. With it, 1st and 10. Set of downs for him from the 46. Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start, here comes second and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. It looks like the 27 on that completion.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
First down, here's Baker.
And the Buccaneers first
Goes
down.
it up to 7. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to Devontae
The
Smith.
Buccaneers making a one-score game before halftime.
Chase McLaughlin
It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 4.
17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 34-yard
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Has it downfield, working the left. It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point try now for the Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Intercepted take over first and 10 at the 22.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that extends their lead to 14. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
And again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
At their own 48-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Viking, 18. Dragon, 16. Me.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down. Bucs in the dime set defensively. McCarthy throwing here. Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First down, ball at the 36. Play action, McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Here's McCarthy to throw. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Vikings.
Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Irving on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good. First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Buccaneers. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Going with Irving here. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock. They bring him down for no gain. Looking quickly here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Here's Baker to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So the hurry up here.
11 more yards. Complete to number 7.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Headed out right. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
Now give left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now McCarthy. We've got a screen to the running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Second and 3 now. From the shotgun, McCarthy escapes the pocket. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll give it to him inside. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. The Vikings getting their punt team out.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. On the move, headed right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action. It's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Right there, baby. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. And will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost him points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, McCarthy finds him on the slant. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They'll try him left side. And he's out of bounds before he can challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
a 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal.
For the field goal.
This is a chip shot from the left hash.
20-yard
The
attempt.
kick by Lutz is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts will have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Smith on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
8 yards.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Carry here for Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
Baker throwing again. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't the time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Once more, it's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond Mayfield at the 48.
A big gain on the play. It's fourth down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have to change the possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Why not go back to it if it's working? Complete. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Check smash. Check smash. 70 Timberwolves. 10 to 11. 10 to 11. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They're going to pass it here. Gets his running back. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60, switch, undercut. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
The Vikings.
Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Smith on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Run begins with a run by Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield now from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
Third down, give to Irving. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. So they are indeed kings in the north.